Hey, it's LorI Alvarez, and who's here?
Amanda Holland.
Amanda's here.
Hi, good
so good to
morning.
see you, Amanda.
You too.
How was your 2020?
It's been a roller coaster already, but it's
Yeah.
good. I'm excited to see what's happening in this new year and ready to just not be afraid anymore.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be afraid. You are
I know.
amazing. She
Thank
is
you.
amazing. She's got so much knowledge, and she's so useful, and so wow, she brings great energy to the team. We're thankful and grateful for you.
She helps lift my energy because I'm more of a casual person, I guess.
I love, let's talk about energy for 1 second, right? Like in real estate, there's a lot of energy to be given and to be taken.
Yes.
A lot.
And a lot of things just going on constantly in general.
It's a constant change.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all businesses are like that, but I only know the real estate industry. So I'm going to talk about that. And the real estate industry is crazy because we go up and down and up and down. But we have one constant, right? Which is our energy.
Yes.
That is our constant.
And that's what we can control, right?
Yes.
The one element we can control.
And it's 2020. So yesterday my energy's super low, right? It was super low. I even took a nap. I never take a nap. Took a nap.
When?
I did. I took one at 9 a.m. Anyways, I never take a nap. And I took one at actually 8 a.m. I took a nap. So here's the deal, right? Energy is something that you can control. And how do you control it?
I don't know. Do you have any tips?
I do.
Okay.
Right? Because
Oh,
my
yeah.
business coach told me.
What did she say?
She said, LorI, get your butt out there and go talk to people because that's where you get energy from.
The interaction and
yes,
the conversation.
I thrive in an environment like this where I'm talking with, having conversation with people, being in relationship with people. How do you thrive? What rejuvenates you?
I definitely am more of a chameleon when it comes to social interactions. I tend to, like, say right now, I can totally be full of energy and, like, inspiring and engaging, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to just go in my corner and, like, drink some hot tea or something because I'm exhausted from that moment. But I definitely would consider myself an introvert, but an extrovert by necessity.
Right.
And just from people around me inspiring me and encouraging me to get
so
more.
What, in that introvert, right, what brings you peace and joy and great energy? What is a task or a person or a thing that you can do that would rejuvenate you?
I actually think it is conversation, but it's the deep nitty-gritty conversation. Like small talk. Yes, during our meetings I tend to get a little emotional.
Nothing wrong with that, but you do enjoy that.
I tend to just throw my heart into everything wholly, so I think I just feel all those emotions very deeply. So when I'm in that conversation with somebody and I'm like getting to truly know who they are, I feel re-energized because I feel like my time's been invested in well.
Can I coach you in that?
Sure.
Okay, so what I hear is the deeper you go, the better you feel.
Yeah.
Right? The more you know me, the more connected you are.
Right.
So, it really, even though you say you're an introvert, it really is relationships again. Right? But it's real, authentic relationships.
Right.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd rather dedicate my time to something like that rather than just like I guess small talk would be the phrase we use.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to encourage you then, who do you want to build a relationship with? Connect with that person, and what's the first step to do that?
Just reaching out, I guess.
Book the appointment.
Yeah, booking an appointment.
Book the appointment, right?
Just do it. Even when you're afraid and you don't want to call.
Yes, book the appointment. So that relationships, again, are engaging, right? And I think that's what 2020 for us, 2020 is all about better together, right? We're doing things together. Yes, totally, 110%. So here's the deal, right? It's Q&A Wednesday, and we're going to get on to Q&A Wednesday. But I'm going to encourage you, when you get into that place, I know for me, like, I have to go find someone that has high energy, because then they just make me like, woohoo, right? And I get all super excited. Yeah, that's for me. That works for me. Right? And for you, you want someone to sit down, maybe at a coffee shop, probably feels really good, right?
Yeah.
You'd sit there and you'd have your laptop out, and you'd have a deep conversation about some specific thing that makes you feel like depth, emotion, right? So go do that.
I'm hoping to this year. It's
Book
one
it.
of my goals.
Book it.
I want to do something for myself that I wanted to for a couple years now, so we'll see what comes of it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you later in the week, when you booked an appointment with someone to have a coffee break for 2 hours to just sit and have a great conversation with someone. Right? And I'm even give you a topic to inspire you.
That would be helpful.
Like
always.
Connectivity. How do I get connected to a person?
Okay.
Right? Explore that.
Okay.
See what that thinks, because I think you will really enjoy, right? That particular word. Explore the meaning to that word and what you can do with it. Because connectivity is everything. It is what we're saying, better together, right? Where we're connected, we're doing more, we're about more. And that's what we do. We help buyers and sellers get connected to their home, sweet home, whatever it be. And our Q&A Wednesday, today's Q, we have a buyer who is like, oh my gosh, I want to do more inspections, and it's day 17, 18, 19. Why is day 19 important, Amanda?
I don't know why day 19 is important.
I know.
I haven't learned this yet.
Here we go.
Why is day 19 important?
Yeah, it's too long. Uh-oh. All right, so.
On the market for 19?
No, we're under contract. Our buyer's under contract, bought a house. And on the contract, it states that you have X amount of days for inspections.
Okay.
So the standard contract for California real estate is 17 days. Doesn't necessarily mean that your contract says 17 days, right? So you got to verify this with your agent that you're working with. Make that us.
Okay.
Anyways, 17 days is what the standard contract reads. And we have a buyer who's buying a property. She did not understand that she had 17 days to do the inspections. Even though we've communicated it and communicated it and communicated it, she still didn't comprehend that. Not her fault, not our fault, just didn't pull that information in and say, oh, I only have X amount of time.
There was no pressure and stress behind it then.
And you know why that can be confusing, especially coming off the holiday.
That's true. We think, oh, they'll understand. They've been busy. It's
Yes,
relaxed
people
time.
are behind. People aren't doing, so who's watching the days? Guess what? The holidays don't count either. So she had extra time because the holidays don't count. So that could be confusing in itself.
That is very true.
January 1st is a holiday, so it doesn't count in the timeline. December 25th is a holiday, so it doesn't count in the timeline.
So now what happens with her situation?
So we need to make a decision, right? Make sure all of our contingencies are ready to expire. So we need to make we have 3 options. You can either ask for an extension because you need more time. Oh, I still want to do more inspections.
People do give grace.
Seller will say yes or no.
Okay.
Right? Or she can say, you know what, I'm good. I've done all my inspections, which is what we want you to make sure you're fully satisfied so that you can move to close of escrow without any concerns or worries. So she can say, yep, I'm good. I figured it out. I'm all good. Let's move. Let's make the request for repairs. What's a request for repairs? That's another video. But she can make the request for repairs.
Okay.
And 3, she can cancel and say, never mind, I don't want to do this, and pull out. Because maybe she feels too much pressure.
I don't know. Some people can't handle it.
Well, some people have paid for a home inspection by now, paid for an appraisal by now, and they've got money invested, and they got a house they want to buy, so they're not going to cancel, right? So it's really, really important when we sit down that we understand every sense of the contract that you're signing, right? We go over those contracts with you. We give you buyer consultations. We sit down and do that. We have the conversations. Now here's the challenge. Text messaging. People want to do business through text message.
That can be difficult.
Yeah, because you don't notice that I said, hey, you got a contingency timeline. And you're like, oh, the language doesn't mean anything to me. Right? So it's important that not only are you texting your agent, you're also talking with your agent, right? Understanding the important things. People, we need to stay connected. We need to stay in relationship, right?
That's the whole point of this business is relationship.
Yes. So here's the deal. Q&A Wednesday. Yes, you have the right to do a home inspection on a property. You have the right to do the due diligence of the community and the neighborhood and the reports and review everything and do everything you need to do. But there is an end to it. And you have to end it. Because guess what? If you want money from the seller for repairs that might need to be done, or if you want the seller to do repairs, you gotta say, here, this is what we want.
So you actually have to communicate again?
Yes. And that's on a piece of paper. It's one piece of paper. You write out, your agent writes out, these are the things that we want.
Okay.
Now, if you get a credit from the seller, because maybe it's $6,000 to do the work to repair the property, so you ask the seller, Mr. Seller, please give me a $6,000 credit, and then Mr. Seller says, sure, I'd love to give you a $6,000 credit. Now you have to go back to the lender and you have to say, Mr. Lender, because you're financing this house, I'm getting a $6,000 credit. Mr. Lender has to say, oh, okay, let me put that on your paperwork and disclose all of that, right?
Yes.
Because if they don't, guess what happens?
I'll come looking for it.
You won't get your $6,000 credit. Say goodbye to it.
Gotta be on paper. It's gotta be communicated.
And remember, every day that we take is a day away from closing on time. So, here's the deal. The big rocks in this are, 1, do your inspections. 2, be fully satisfied. 3, ask your agent to write your request for repairs. And 4, get the money. 5, send it to the lender.
Sounds easy
So
enough.
you get your credit, right? That's it. Those are your big rocks. Makes it easy, makes it happen so that you can hit your timeline on time. Here's an added element to this transaction. This buyer, the sale of this house is contingent on them buying another house. Oh, it's not even more
Makes it
confusing.
more complicated.
And yet another video.
Yeah.
So
when things are contingent.
Right, exactly. So here's the deal, right? The important things are, when you're doing inspections, knock them out with the professional of your choice, and then make sure you get it put on paper and you get the seller to either do the repairs or give you some cash. Which means you don't actually get cash, you get a credit.
Yeah.
Right?
Digital currency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks again for tuning in. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Thanks again. Do we have a quote of the day?
Yeah.
What
so
is it?
Actually, leave it with our listeners here.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Whatever it is you're scared of doing, do it. Make your mistakes next year and forever. Niel Gaiman.
I love that.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it important to you?
Well, like I said in the beginning, last year I lived too much in fear. I was like trying new things, but also like hesitating with taking the chances and, just putting stuff on the back burner, like on my goal list because I just thought I'm still too afraid to do it.
Yeah.
But this year I'm hoping to step out a little bit more, and with good people surrounding me, I hope to do so.
Yeah, you will. No questions asked. And if you're fearing the thought of buying or selling your house, do it with agents that can make it easy for you.
Surround you and
Not painless.
communicate.
We just make it easier for you. We keep you informed. We keep you moving forward so that you achieve the goal that you have. And the end result is, here, we want to help families move.
Yes.
So give us a call. Let us know how we can help you. You can find me at 909-227-4196. She's been on vacation.
I didn't know if you were doing the phone number, our website at LorIAlvarez.net.
There it is. Or all the other pages. What are all the other pages?
Well, we have our website, our YouTube, our Instagram,
We're everywhere.
Facebook,
Twitter.
Yep.
We're everywhere. You can find us. Just Google LorI
Subscribe.
Alvarez. You'll find us. Hey, oh, by the way, we got a cool event coming up. New year, new you.
It's exciting.
Opportunity for you to get started in the new year. Look for that on our Instagram, it's on our Facebook page.
Yes, there's an event for it. Look up New Year, New You, get together.
Yes.
And if you are going to go, make sure to RSVP.
People are already signing up, so do it ASAP.
Keeping track of that, and then we'll
Yes.
get you the address.
Yes, 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 yes. And hey, just call me, 909-227-4196. If there was something informative here for you, which that's my goal, share it with someone else that you might know that's looking to buy or sell real estate. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to buy real estate that don't understand you have the right to inspect properties. You have that right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm LorI Alvarez, and you can find me at 909-227-4196. And if we're gonna get that sold sign, call us today. Thanks for tuning in.